We're here shooting a YouTube video for the Panhandle Turtle Project with Jeff Corwin. It's going to be an absolutely amazing blast, so stay tuned for the video. Today we're deep in the Panhandle, searching for one of the most prehistoric animals in North America.
Like, why are you in the Panhandle?
Why are we in the Panhandle?
Yeah, why are we here?
We're looking for western alligator snapping turtles.
And why?
Because they're super endangered and we're trying to find them.
Have you ever seen one before?
I have not.
So I'm really excited to work with Blake because Blake's more famous than I am now.
But I grew up watching Jeff as a little kid, so it's really actually surreal to be here in the ground right now, out in the river, finding a really endangered species with the Panhandle Turtle Project, searching for this western giant alligator snapping turtle. So in about a few seconds, we're gonna go search this giant canal, giant river, and go look for a beautiful alligator snapping turtle. Jeremy has seen over 2 enormous ones that are over 100 pounds around here. Got anything to say, Jeremy?
Let's do it.
Let's go. Any of you guys? This is the whole turtle crew right here. They're all here all the time looking for these turtles, and they have recorded a ton of them. Over, I think, 100 they said. But enough talking. Let's go find ourselves a turtle and have some fun.
All right, let's go do it.
Let's do it.
How would you go about strategically trying to find a turtle in here?
In here, I mean, they're going to bed down into this because there's a layer of detritus down at the bottom. If you were to feel around in there.
For them to hide or to be an ambush?
That's more for their hiding. When they're small, they will sit there and lure with their mouth open to attract fish, crawfish.
Do you have to be careful when you're reaching down there?
Yeah, if you feel the keels on the shell, the direction that they're running is the direction you'd want to follow your hand with. If you're going against the keels, you're getting closer to the head.
You're going to visit to the Panhandle Urgent Care. That sounds like fun.
For one of these.
Jack, is that a shell?
I think it is.
That is a shell.
Dude, how do we do this? So we're gonna have to secure it in place. We gotta grip behind the head. Yep.
He's big.
Just like that.
How do we get him out?
Now we're gonna have to get on the back of the shell.
Oh my gosh, this thing is huge.
And the front.
Now you got to make sure you're grabbing it the right way, right?
Yes,
because we don't want to go to Panhandle Urgent Care today.
No, you do not.
So I can tell by his scutes that they're just they're like shingles going this way. So his head is this way. Oh my God, he's strong.
Yeah.
He's in there. How do you get him out?
They dig their claws into the root. You're going to want to get a firm grip on that shell and you're going to have to wrestle him out.
Oh man, this thing is huge. So it's like bigger than a trash can lid.
Yeah.
And if you think Oscar the Grouch was grouchy, there you go.
All right, you got him.
There we go. All right, guys, get ready to see an absolute monster. And while you definitely want to watch your fingers, this is it. This incredible creature. I'm gonna just try to stand up a little bit. My gosh, I bet you he could be like 80 or 90 pounds.
He looks it. That's one of the biggest ones I've seen.
This is a beast. This is what drove me to become a biologist and have my journeys and adventures. The mighty western alligator snapping turtle. So the alligator snapping turtle you can find in Texas, in Mississippi, and Florida. But this is a very unique alligator snapper. Yeah. Incredible maw. Look at that head. Look at that friggin' head. This is an ambush predator. This creature survives by being invisible.
Yeah, inside the mouth here, if you look, you can barely see it, and his is really discolored. There's a little worm-like appendage that they use, especially when they're smaller, to lure in fish, crustaceans, any other kinds of small animals. And anything gets too close to that, well, it's game over.
This is definitely a male. This is a boy. So I can tell it's a male because it's got that longer tail.
Yep.
And the wider base where he probably has this hemipene in there.
If we hold him long enough, you might see it.
We might get a little trouser snake there. All right. So Jeremy, what do we need first?
All right, so we're going to start by taking measurements.
Right.
First, we take a head width measurement.
So you're going to do the maxilla to maxilla?
Yes, it's the max head width. And that is 182 millimeters. And then next, we're going to do the carapace length.
So remember, you take that shell, you divide it in 2 parts. We have the top part, which is the carapace, and the bottom, which is the plastron. And how will you use this information?
So we're able to look at things like growth rates within a population, and we're also able to compare differences between turtles in the 3 different drainages that we're working in. CL, carapace length, is 564. CL max is 599. I'm going to scoot just past you, Jeff. Carapace width is 478. And then the other measurements that we're going to take are on the plastron. But before we do that, we record the lure color. So the lure appendage on the edge of the tongue, which on this turtle is pink. And then we're also going to look at super marginals.
These incredible feet. Those amazing. I mean, that is just like. Dun, dun, da, 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 da.
And then we use a metal detector because some of these populations, people are fishing for them. So some of them will have hooks. So it won't tell us necessarily that's a hook, but it'll let us know, does it have metal in it? Which a lot of times in the throat area is a hook.
All right, so we know it's a novel animal, so we're going to put in a pit tag. It's a microchip, and that means long after these guys are done, the next generation of scientists, if this creature should be fortunate enough to survive, will be able to get data and information from it.
Absolutely.
Now this is called sub-Q, subcutaneous. It goes right under the skin, and basically it was like a little jimmy. Like a little metal, small little metal tube shape, and it's right under there, and you'll be able to detect it. And there it is. That's his number.
So it's a unique identifier so that we know next time someone sees this turtle, you know, we can get all of the measurements that were previously taken.
We got all the video that we needed to get and all the research we needed to get for this beautiful western alligator snapping turtle. Jeff's about to release it. The sun's going down, so we want to put this thing back as soon as possible. He was a beautiful male. I appreciate him, letting him, you know, seeing him and all the whole 9 yards. Let's get him home.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Go back home. He's biting. Oh, he's biting the log. There you go. There he goes. Wow. Stay with him. Stay on him.
No one should go in front of him because he'll want to turn around.
Yeah, awesome.
All right, guys, it's the next day with the Panhandle Turtle Project, and we are gonna go check a bunch of traps that they set yesterday. We have a bunch of new traps as well that we have for backups to, you know, set more of them. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun. So let's go see what we have in these traps. You guys have anything you want to say? We're cool?
We're ready. We're ready to see.
Let's go have some fun. All right, Michael has some things he needs to tell us about the Panhandle Turtle Project. Go ahead.
Well, Blake, thanks first of all for coming out here.
Yeah,
Really
of course.
exciting to be out with you. But so with the Panhandle Turtle Project, we're really trying to, there are 4 major themes that we're looking to explore. The first one of those, and one of the most important, is we want to better understand the population dynamics of the turtles in the system. And the second thing is the snapping turtles in this particular region, some of the rivers, get exceptionally large heads.
Okay.
And so we can see the snappers. You'll see them at other points in the video. They've got big heads, but some of them are really absurdly, grotesquely large.
Yeah.
And we don't know exactly why. Now, in the southeastern U.S., we're in a freshwater biodiversity hotspot. That means that there are more freshwater organisms in this region than really in most countries, most areas in the world. There's more crayfish, freshwater mussels, snails. All the different organisms that live in these rivers are incredibly diverse. It's a very rich region. Third thing that is really cool is someone named Theodosius Dobzhansky, who was one of the progenitors of
I would have never known how to
population
spell
genetics.
that in my life. But
Well,
keep going.
yeah, he was a Russian guy, but
Okay.
really smart guy. And he said that nothing in nature makes sense except in the light of evolution. And so what we're looking to do here is use genetic techniques. This is the third big thing that gets me really excited. Using genetic techniques to better understand why the turtles are so good at a lot of different things in nature. For instance, the turtles here very rarely get cancer. They don't externally age. And so we can go into the genome using computers and more math and algorithms and figure out why that is, and then maybe apply it to humans and figure out what is the genetic underpinning in the DNA that allows turtles to be so interesting and cool. We can figure out where they're nesting here using patterns in the mitochondrial DNA that tell us about the mothers. And there's a lot of things that we can do to contextualize and better understand their ecology from that baseline genetic level. So really exciting. And the most important thing, and the thing that we're doing out here, is building a team of people that are dedicated and interested and passionate observers in the wild. They're going on what E.O. Wilson, he's a famous evolutionary biologist, said, the naturalist Magellanic voyage in these rivers and the Panhandle, and we're looking to better understand these animals and do something outside of ourselves and hopefully find some meaning in that. And we've assembled a great team of incredible people, and we're really excited to be out here. Thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. I would not be able to do that in one long talk. That was a talk right there. That was dope. Well, we got a lot of work to do, so let's go make it happen. So we've been walking up and down the river for a little bit, just searching different areas. But Jeremy just told me that the trap is right over there. So let's go check out the trap. We put it in yesterday.
Yeah.
All right, let's go see what we got.
Let's do it.
All right, Jeremy, so how does this work?
So basically there's a weight at the front. We're going to lift that up, lift the trap. Just be careful with your fingers, because if there's a snapper in here, you don't want to get bit.
It's a good idea.
So how many different types of turtles could you get in here, different species?
So we've got cooters, sliders, musk turtles, snapping turtles, map turtles,
So
soft
Blake,
shells.
Blake, we know there's a turtle in here, at least one.
we saw one. Let's see what we got.
Oh, here's a female.
Wow!
Female.
Oh, look, a little one!
And a male.
Oh,
We got a pair.
Oh, heck
Nice. The Scambia map turtle.
So that's kind of, normal sometimes, I guess, for turtles to follow each other in. I'm sure the males are always chasing the females, or just...
Yeah, we
It is
regulate
what it
it.
what kind of maps are these?
The Scambia.
Which are unique to here.
Yes,
The
yeah.
Scambia mat-tailed turtles.
Yes.
Blake, have you seen these before?
Seen them on pictures, but never in the wild, so that's really neat.
Well, it's cool. We got
So
a
what
male
do we
and a
need to
female.
do to do?
Oh, look at this little male going.
So how do we get him out?
Yeah, how do we get him out here?
So I'm going to take this off. We're going to untie the back of the trap. We can open up the front of the net and pull them out.
All right, sounds good. So let's
Here,
do it. Let's check
Michael,
these guys out.
I'll hand you the weight.
Oh, yeah.
You got that?
I got it.
I can get them out before you untie, actually. Here.
And you guys said you put the strap up yesterday.
Yeah, overnight, basically.
Okay. And you put sardines and all different things
So
in there?
you can see that PVC that's been marinating in this water. So this is cool.
You go, Blake. I'll get the male out.
So
Look at this.
This is really interesting. I think when you look at nature, you think brawny,
Yeah.
machismo, that's a male.
Machismo.
Delicate, demure, the female. But that's not the case, is it?
Not with the
What's
map
happening
turtle.
here?
Yeah, so really the map turtle groups, especially the big-headed map turtles, the females are massive. They're carrying the eggs. The males are really small. The males are eating soft prey. The females are eating hard prey. And that's an adult male reproductive, and this is an adult female reproductive.
That is shocking.
Crazy.
This is an adult female, and this little guy is a male. And why do they have those giant heads?
So basically the females are eating historically native mussels and snails. Now they eat some invasive clams as well. But those females are smashing hard stuff, and it grows their head really large. And the males are eating like sponges and soft invertebrates off logs.
That is freaking crazy. The male's literally the size of the female's head.
I know.
That is incredible.
And look at
Yeah.
the size of her head.
I think that thing bit you would feel real nice.
So it would not be good.
But she doesn't seem
Grab
very
that rope right there.
aggressive.
No.
What? So why are they our species that we should be concerned
Yeah,
about?
that's a good question.
I mean, it's species that really are only existing in 2 different river drainages.
Okay.
So when they have a really small home range, it's something that could easily get wiped out if we're not careful.
And how safe is this river? Is it well managed?
This river system actually is, there's a lot of state forest and wildlife management area around this river, which is awesome. But the other river that these exist in, there's farmland and a lot of industry right up against the river.
Wow. So we need to be vigilant. It's why the Panhandle Turtle Project is so important. And this is kind of like a fledgling group.
Yeah.
And you guys aren't well heeled financially.
Yes.
It's
yeah.
scrappy.
It is.
We got guys sleeping on a couch.
Because we want it.
I'm sleeping on a mattress that goes like this.
Yes.
No. But it's this story is to make you want to care, so you can be a part of this. And Blake, I mean, have you ever had a chance to work with this turtle?
Never the species, no. So it's really, really neat. Well, hopefully we catch alligator, snapping turtle. There's a bunch more traps we have to go check. We have this whole river. How long is this river?
It's super long. It starts up in Alabama and it goes all the way down to the bay.
We're not going to Alabama.
You're
But
so chill.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
that's neat.
All right.
So after you guys do your research, everything like that, did you get released? And that's it?
Yep. Yeah.
Back
They'll
out.
be back on
All
their
right.
way. So we're gonna collect some data and then release them.
Cool.
Awesome.
Let's do it. Check some more traps.
Sweet.
4 action. No, it's 5.
We got a whole lot.
1.
It's like an Easter egg hunt.
This is like a, yeah. And then there's. So it's experiences like this that actually give me hope for the world. We face a lot of uncertainty. Our country, when it comes to conservation today, we ain't doing great and there's a lot of trouble. But in this moment, where I see that next generation of conservation biologists going to the front lines of saving species that could disappear, that gives me hope. And that's really the spirit behind the Panhandle Turtle Project. So, Jeremy, you want to get measurements in all these guys. Like, this is like from last year, this year?
Yeah, it's overwintered in the nest likely.
And we've got the big female and the big male. But you've seen these turtles before, haven't you?
We have. These are turtles that are already marked and were part of our fall survey.
And what data do we need now?
So we're going to take measurements, see if anything grew. You know, they've already got their notches and marks, so we don't need to do that. And they have their pit tags. So we'll pit tag scan them so we know which one it is and take measurements.
And you guys do this, you're motivated by your passion and your love for nature. You don't have a lot of fuel in the tank to make this happen financially, do you?
It's self-funded so far.
Self-funded, they're doing this because they want to do it, they're fascinated and they care. And we're down a boat, we need a boat. And how would getting a boat help you?
Oh, it would be amazing. It would help us get on the bigger river systems, to do larger surveys, and to get more people out involved in the project.
So if you would like to help the Panhandle Turtle Project be a little bit more mobile on this river system and get them a boat, reach on out to their Instagram. I'm sure they'll love to hear from you.
All right, so turtles here. We got it from that side to this side. Now, time to get all the data, mark it, measure it, the whole 9 yards.
Yep.
And mark the turtle and release them.
This is a new turtle to our study, so it's going to be really important to have another young male in the data set.
This thing is crazy. The shell, everything about it is super, super. I mean, it's a freaking prehistoric animal for
When
sure.
they're really young like this,
Yeah.
their shell's super sculpted and defined. See all of how pointy the
Yeah.
marginal scutes are? They look like they're carved out of wood.
So then when they get older, it just kind of wears out a little
When they
more.
get older, this gets really worn and they become smooth. And their head, especially the males, can develop some gorgeous yellow coloration.
Yeah, it looks like another one might have bitten it.
Yeah, that's what happened here. This is from another bigger male. And
That's
his
insane.
tail's beat up too. Males are really territorial and aggressive.
Crazy.
So,
Let's get them out. Let's measure them.
yeah. Building off of what Michael said, alligator snapping turtles have a special connection with freshwater mussels, where in some of the rivers that we're studying, the alligator snapping turtles are feeding on these really thick mussels that require a lot of force to break. And as a result, their heads are developing and growing to a monstrous and grotesque size in order to crush those mussels. And the term we have for that is megacephaly, mega meaning large, and cephaly meaning head. And believe it or not, this is a small-headed alligator snapping turtle. This is what their normal head morphology or appearance looks like. It's got blade-like jaws, a strong hook, and relative to the size of the body, the head isn't all that large. So a megacephalic or big-headed alligator snapping turtle can develop a head almost as large as a basketball. That's round, straight, with a flat face. And what's required to produce a turtle like that is a perfect, healthy ecosystem that we are losing here in the southeast. So these turtles are really good bioindicators for the system itself. You could call them a keystone species. They take decades to reach maturity. They really are something special.
So what are you doing right now, Jeremy?
So we're about to pit tag the turtle, so it gives it a unique ID, so
Okay.
that, you know, if someone finds this turtle in 50 years, they
Yeah.
still know which turtle it was.
Cool. And you guys write all that down for all the data, everything, every single turtle.
Yep. Yeah. We're taking measurements. We're taking a genetic sample. We're putting a pit tag in it,
Yeah.
and we're giving it a physical notch so that there's 2 forms of ID, and then the turtle's on its way.
What the heck are you doing, Jack?
Oh, my bad, bro.
Are you playing over there?
Yeah. Sorry.
Big boy on the beach, in the river.
Playing in the river, bro.
All right, cool. Look at this thing, you guys. It's like a harness for the turtle. Look at that. 15
Kilos.
kilos. So how many pounds is that?
That's 36 pounds.
36 pounds.
2.2 times.
So you'll write the kilos, honey.
2.2 kilos to it.
Getting all the stuff in. They just got another trap right now with more turtles. Check that out. That is pretty freaking epic. Cameron is working, boys. A lot of stuff going on right now. Caught more turtles. Just getting some spots. We got this going here too.
So how about we watch the Turtle Project team working away here. So look at this right here. They've got a beautiful alligator snap right here. And this one, Jeremy, totally new to the study.
Yeah.
So you're going to put in a microchip?
Yeah, we're going to pit tag the turtle so that we have a long form of ID.
Awesome. So, totally novel to the study. And then over here, we have our turtles. So, look in here.
It's great. Perfect. And then we're going to scan that just to make sure that the microchip is good and it's good to go. With the scanner.
And there's 4 actually. No, there's 5. 1.
Unique ID.
This
So,
is like a, yeah.
perfect.
Ready to let him go. What a freaking absolute amazing day. Big shout out to the Panhandle Turtle Project. Big shout out to Jeff Corwin. Nice meeting you. Great experience.
Good job, buddy.
It was freaking crazy. Jeremy, what are we doing this? Why are we doing this again?
We're trying to raise some money for a boat so we can get out on the river and protect these turtles.
Save these turtles, but it is time to release this absolute beauty. So that is pretty much it, you guys. That's it. We did everything we had to do for this absolutely amazing Western alligator snapping turtle. Make sure you guys subscribe, put those post notifications on, like this video. If you guys want to see more content with me and Jeff Corwin and Jeremy coming out to the swamps, we can make it happen. Other than that, go follow the Panhandle Turtle Project and have a good day.
And help them get a boat.
And yeah, we all like to save turtles, have some fun, and I'll see you guys later.
This is what it's all about.
And look at that, you guys. Absolutely amazing. There goes this absolute beauty. He's gonna live his good life, not get eaten, and that's it. There he goes. This is pristine Western alligator snapping turtle habitat. And he's like, am I really free? You're free, buddy. You're not gonna become turtle soup.
Let's disappear.
Off we go. Bye-bye.